Yeah, we're at the track covering the Sport of Kings coming up this week. 2 trophy races in Saturday's Sunday racing at Jamaica's Caymanas Park, both to visiting Panamanian jockey Ismael Velasquez. No stopping ex-champion jockey Brian Boodramsingh in Saturday's TNT feature at Santa Rosa Park. And just when you thought things could not be better for trainer Saffie Joseph Jnr., the 38-year-old Barbadian enjoys his best ever day in racing. 3 stakes wins, including the US $3 million Pegasus World Cup at Florida's Gulfstream Park. Plus the usual update on the number of Caribbean victories in North America. Our opening story coming from Jamaica. Starting with Saturday's card featuring the Eileen Cliggott Trophy, run in memory of the first woman ever to train horses at Caymanas Park from the early 1960s. Only 5 entries, but a pretty solid field. 4 of them multi-mile starters last month, including 2-time Horse of the Year Atomica, the 2-horse with champion jockey Radish Roman aboard, and the speedy number 3 Pack Plays, the favourite with Panamanian jock Ismael Velasquez in the saddle. There's the field. Number 1, Wall Street Trader at 5-1 odds. Atomica is the 8-5 joint second favourite. Roman riding her for the first time. Pack Plays is the 7-5 favourite. Of these starters, the best performer in the Mute Mile with his 6th place finish behind Fun Can't Done. Number 4, Money Market, the outsider at 7-1, and the 5-horse is That a Fact at 8-5. Down the backstretch in the 6.5 furlong sprint, and it's the speedy favourite in charge, Early, stalked by Atomica with ace commentator Brian Rickman on call.
Pack Plays attempting to go all the way. Atomica needs to find 4 or more. Is that a factor for the length and a half back? Wall Street Trader has made some progress, and Money Market remains at the back of the field as Pack Plays about to come into the lane. The rider having a peep in his mirrors, and Pack Plays has taken a breather and comes into the lane full of running, a quarter of a mile to run. This is the Eileen Cliggott Memorial Trophy, a Grade 1 event, and it is Pack Plays out in front. Atomica swerving as if drunk on the rail toward the outside. Wall Street Trader now trying to close up, but Pack Plays continues to prove elusive. It is Pack Plays with a 4-length lead. Stablemate Wall Street Trader now coming in pursuit, but Pack Plays has flown the coop. Ismael Velasquez, and Pack Plays wins the Eileen Cliggott by maybe 4 or more.
Confidently ridden by Ismael Velasquez, the Ricardo Maffei trained 4-year-old called Pack Plays, who won claiming races at Monmouth Park and Gulfstream Park in the USA before arriving in Jamaica last year, scores his 2nd win from 5 Caymanas Park starts. As the 7-5 favourite, Pack Plays wins with authority by 4 lengths over Wall Street Trader in a 1-2 finish for owner Vincent Main. 1 minute 18.31 seconds, the fastest Eileen Cliggott Trophy race since Money Magnet's win in 2019 in 1:17 4/5. A solid weekend for Panamanian jock Ismael Velasquez, who would return 24 hours later in Sunday's Bunny Blue Flag feature, run in memory of the Hall of Fame 2-time Jamaica Horse of the Year, 1964 and 65. He is aboard another favourite, Geolithic, in the 7.5 furlong run. They were in front from the start and never relinquished the lead.
It's a Geolithic running away from them at the moment. Here is She's a God Gift now asked to cut into a 2.5 length lead. Geolithic drifting off a true line. She's a God Gift now nibbling at it. Geolithic under pressure from She's a God Gift on the rail. Cookie day and night asked to fly, but they drive toward the line. It is a Geolithic finding a bit more. She's a God Gift left back in second. It is Geolithic with that lead. Geolithic wins it.
PJK Team's Geolithic, trained by Peter John Passad, gives jockey Ismael Velasquez the weekend feature race double. The US-bred 5-year-old mare Geolithic getting her 4th win in 14 lifetime starts. Scoring by a length and a quarter over She's a God Gift as the even money favourite in the Bonnie Blue Flag Trophy. The winning time 1:34.04 for 7.5 furlongs. To Trinidad and Tobago now, where the Arima Race Club staged the first meet of the new year Saturday at Santa Rosa Park. The modified benchmark handicap 5th race was the main event on the 6-race card, all contested on turf. Coming off the final bend, the favourite, the Goddess Nike, with ex-champion jockey Brian Boodramsingh aboard in front, stalked by Sneaky Cheeky and watched in the combox by John Rupert.
The Goddess Nike, Sneaky Cheeky. Arsalan is back in third. Then comes Princess Aruna, and Midnight Lover is staying on. Into the home stretch they come. And the Goddess Nike is being shaken up by Boodramsingh. And here she is getting some right-handed encouragement, and she's stretching away now. The Goddess Nike with the lead. Sneaky Cheeky in second. Running on from the back is Princess Aruna and Midnight Lover. But the Goddess Nike on her debut run here, the Goddess Nike smokes them.
Coming off her runner-up finish to Hello World in last month's Gold Cup, Siobhan Maharaj's 4-year-old filly, the Goddess Nike, scores with authority in the modified benchmark handicap, one of 3 winners on the afternoon for champion trainer John O'Brien. Boodramsingh had 2 wins on the card, this really easy by 7.5 lengths over Princess Aruna in an O'Brien 1-2 finish. The winning time for a mile on turf, 1:41. To that massive Pegasus World Cup story now shown live on SportsMax Saturday, which has left the brilliant Barbadian trainer Saffie Joseph Jr. as the early leader in the 2025 trainer standings in all of American racing. Saffie had 2 starters in the US $3 million Pegasus World Cup. White Abario, the 5-2 second favourite, and Skippy Longstocking at 9-1. As they left the far turn, it was a 4-1 bet Saudi Crown setting the pace. But watch jockey Irad Ortiz Jr. partly hidden on the outside in the orange cap aboard Saffie's White Abario, quickening and going in chase.
Saudi Crown yet to face a threat. He's a length and a half in front with 3 furlongs to go. White Abario makes his move into second now. Moving up toward the inside, that stronghold from between horses, Mystic Dan, but he's dropping back. Trying to get underway is locked. The favorite has a lot to do. He's warming to the task, 7 lengths off the lead, but the Grays are 1-2. And here comes Florida Derby champ White Abario, looming up on the outside, and he powers right by Saudi Crown. White Abario is opening up with 1/8 of a mile to go. Back to second is Saudi Crown, Skippy Longstocking, and Lochter next. But this is a tour de force, a Pegasus World Cup to add to his Florida Derby and Breeders' Cup resume. White Abario, sharp in victory.
Super race caller Pete Aiello on commentary. What a run by White Abario. 5-time Eclipse Award winner as outstanding jockey in the USA. Irad Ortiz with a record 3rd Pegasus World Cup win, giving Saffie Joseph his 122nd career stakes win in North America. But this the biggest of them all. And while the Barbadian was confident he could win, the margin of victory, he told us this week on the SportsMax Zone, was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, most definitely. Going into the race, he showed right signs, and we knew it was important that he needed to break well, but you could never envision him winning like that. I mean, that was beyond expectations, and grateful for him to save that performance for a day like Pegasus.
The 6-year-old grey horse White Abario by 6.25 lengths, the biggest victory margin in the history of the 9-year event, much the best in the Pegasus World Cup at 5-2 odds. A record 3rd Pegasus World Cup win for jockey Irad Ortiz. The Todd Pletcher trained 2-1 favourite, Locked was second. Skippy Longstocking third at 9-1 odds, giving Saffie Joseph a 1-3 finish. The winning time for 9 furlongs, 1:48.05, the fastest in the event since 2021 when Knicks Go won in 1:47.89. 2 other big stakes wins for Saffie Joseph on Saturday's Pegasus World Cup card at Gulfstream Park. The first, this World Cup Filly and Mare Turf Invitational. Saffie's 2 entries, In Your Time and Be Your Best, dueling up front in the $500,000 event, while the great Italian jockey Frankie Dettori is in third with the favourite Rakia.
Off the turn and the stretch drive in the Pegasus World Cup Filly and Mare Turf. The leader is still In Our Time. She's trying to get another furlong. Be Your Best up on the outside. Be Your Best roused forward by Zayas, and she takes the lead now. Late run from Sacred Wish. She's trying to level off. Sacred Wish is gaining ground, but Be Your Best is holding. It's Be Your Best to win the Pegasus World Cup Filly and Mare Turf.
Another 1-3 for Saffie on the card. Gulfstream Park champion jockey Edgar Zayas steering Be Your Best to victory by a neck over Sacred Wish in the Pegasus World Cup Filly and Mare Turf, with a winner stablemate In Our Time third. The winning time, a stakes record 1:39.06 for the mile and 16th trip, as Be Your Best lands her 3rd consecutive stakes win. Half an hour later, yet another Grade 2 stakes win for Saffie. This time, the Inside Information Stakes over 7 furlongs. Again, a 10th finish. His horse, Mystic Lake, on the rail, engaging in a furious homestretch tussle.
They're 1/8 of a mile out. Jody's Pride roused forward. Mystic Light fights back toward the inside. Mystic Lake outside Jody's Pride didn't get by. Emery tries to level off. It's Mystic Lake just in front. Outside Emery. Mystic Lake, I think, held.
Ortiz brilliantly rides his second big race win for Saffie Joseph on the card, getting home by a neck with a 2-1 bet Mystic Lake in the Inside Information Stakes over the 4-5 favourite Emery and stopping the clock for 7 furlongs at 122.59. Our weekly tally of Caribbean wins in the USA now before we go. In the past week, since our last show, I've counted 23 victories. Among them, the Barbadian Rocco Boyne riding 2 winners at Oakland Park. The Barbadian jockeys, Micah Husbands and Elijah Greenidge, and the Jamaican trainer Rowan Crichton won at Gulfstream Park, where the Barbadian Saffie Joseph followed up his super weekend with a double on Wednesday. We've been at the track, covering top stories and exciting races in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.